What's up, everybody? Welcome to Season 2 of Pale Garbage Rappers YouTube channel. I'm here with KS290, our newest signing. What's up, K?
What it do?
Man, chilling. Welcome to the team.
Appreciate it.
Let's hop right into it, man. So tell the people where you're from.
I'm from Montgomery, Alabama.
Okay, so what'd you do down in Montgomery? Is that where you were born? That's where you...
Harrisburg, Virginia, that's where I was born. But I didn't stay there. Like, when I was a baby, like, bad snowstorm, my grandma came, got me, and then that's where it started. And I had been there in Montgomery, like, ever since.
That's what's up. When did you move up to West Virginia?
Come towards the start of 2019, if I'm not mistaken. It was like the start of 2019. And it had been like, I had sent my dad like tracks back to back. I mean, I made a song like, I made music for like 3 days. 3 days. I sent him music like back to back. And so he's like, you want to come to West Virginia? And I'm like, I ain't never been. So I'm like, let's do it. They wouldn't really agree. They didn't agree with it for real. Because it's hard to tell your parents like, hey, I'm trying to go out and discover my greatness.
Yeah, I know when we signed the contract, man, I met your dad. He seems to really be in your corner.
Yes, sir.
That's really good, man. Like, a lot of people don't have that. That's a very good thing, man. You got started rapping in 2019, basically, when you came up here?
Yeah.
And then you were telling me you went down to Houston for, like, to do something for Jay Prince or a showcase or something like that. So tell the people about that.
All right. So, like, there's this man. His name Chris Baker. Cool dude. Okay. He had an artist named Marlon G.
Okay.
Okay. He passed away, so he stopped signing artists. But he created these showcases to like give artists a chance to rap in front of like brand like you know like celebrities like Jay Prince. There's also a guy named Rox from Sony. I think he worked at Sony. It's been a minute, so I kind of lost track. But like they come up, they perform. Like he put them on, show them around Houston. You know what I'm saying? Like he a cool dude. And so that's where I got my start in performing.
You were doing this during the COVID period too, it would seem, right?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Man, how was that?
That was rough. Okay, that was rough. Like I got a picture of me with a gas mask on my face, like no joke. Yeah, because it's like cold. That joint was hard and like going back and forth,
That's what I was gonna say. Were the airports just insane?
Nah, we drove.
Oh, you drove?
Yeah. Yeah, that jump was tough. Like, imagine driving in a Camaro, bro. You sitting in that drink for hours. Like, you got the top down, it's cold outside. Like, yo, it was crazy. It was crazy.
That's what's up, though. That's dedication. That's
real.
That's trying to get your craft across.
Right.
So, break it down for me. How did the name KS290 come about?
Well, at first, it was like way back when Oxon Hill. That's like before I started rapping. Maybe like 2016, 2017 before I started. KS290 was something I originated because like I listen to Lil Fo. I like Lil Fo.
Okay.
And he be on some OS290 shit.
Okay.
So that's where the 290 came from. And so like with me, KS became like King Savage, but over time I doubled it. So it's like King Savage and King Sensei. The S is like a double meaning.
Okay, but yeah, I like King Sensei.
Yeah.
When I showed you the cards when we first met, how did the cards make you feel?
Yo. Them cards was too lit. Like, way back in the day when I was in school, they had Pokemon cards, they had all them cards. Them cards was a trend way back in my middle school days. And so I had me like a Pokemon card. I only had one. I ain't had a whole pack. I just had like one card. And so I always was fascinated with it. And so when you showed me the cards, and I'm like, yo, these things is too fire. And I look on the back, and it's like a QR code that you take it to get to the artist page, like Instagram, music, like everywhere. And like I thought that was too fire. Like I have never seen nothing like it.
Hell yeah. Like I'm glad you're excited to be on one of those, man. I always get really pumped. Like that was my favorite thing. We're not gonna give it away, but like my favorite thing about the whole contract signing was you were like, yo, this is my card exactly. And I was just like, that's fucking lit. Like he is in it. Hell yeah.
Like I already knew from
I know. Yeah. Yo, so let's switch gears for a second. What's your top 5 rappers?
Top 5 rappers?
Yeah.
Oh, Logic, my number 1 rapper. From West Deer Park. That's my top rapper.
Okay.
He is. Alright. Kendrick Lamar, my second rapper.
Okay.
My second favorite rapper. J.I.D. is my third. Okay. Oh, Tyler the Creator.
Okay.
Tyler the Creator. And my boy Midas. That's he won.
You know, I'm gonna take that.
Yeah, cause I heard his song like ripping the mic, bro. I listened to that joint on repeat.
Thank you. Bro.
And it hit me like I like the vocals that came in that song, bro. Like ripping microphones with this thing in the eye. That joint was so lit, and when the beat came in, bro, that joint went too hard. So I'm like, yeah.
Hell yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you. What would you say an album that like molded you was? Like everybody had that one album when they're like 14, 15 that they couldn't take out the deck and it just kind of created part of them. Like you got one of those?
Like an album?
Yeah, like something you just bumped on repeat so much it like formed you.
It was Logic's album called it was like Undeniable. I think it was like the album was called Undeniable. And like that's like when I had first heard Logic, and I'm like, man, this dude he got flow on him, and I'm like, yo, that's something different. And then from that day forward, like I wanted to become a rapper, but I just didn't have the means. You know what I'm saying? Like the means to do it. I ain't have my flow made yet. I didn't even know how to write on pen and a paper. That's before I even did lines. I was just writing on paper. No phones, no nothing. Just a pen, a pad, a desk, and my grandparents in the back.
I came up to see you during a studio session. I guess it was like 3 weeks ago. Why don't you tell the people what the label is about to drop? Why don't you tell them about what's coming up? Like, because that's something we need to get into. Because I really, like, I'm going to give my opinion after you give yours.
Alright, thanks. Y'all already know what's about to come. I've been bragging about it. First album ever. Nuclear Detonation. You already know. Gonna be releasing it with the fam. Got to.
I peeped that joint. I got my hands on it for the first time last night. I'll be honest with y'all. It took me like 25, 30 minutes to get past track 1. I like this so much. And if that doesn't say something about the album that's coming, I don't know what does. How you feeling about moving with the fam? You know, you've been here about a week. You've been to a couple shows. Like, you feeling good about the situation?
Yes, sir. I'm definitely feeling good about that, because it's like I wrote a song, got PGR in it. I wrote one song, completed that, got PGR in it. I'm writing another song, that joint got PGR in it. Like I'm like I said, like loyalty, I'm big on it. And the thing that got me, I joined the fam. I'm like, okay, get in the field, went to the show. That was a whole vibe.
Yes, sir.
Like, I'm feeling so good about that.
What I'm looking forward to is what I'm always looking forward to when I sign new artists. It's the features that are going to come with the other artists.
Oh, yeah.
Man, I can't wait to hear you and Hefty on the track. I can't wait to hear you and Dynasty on the track. Yo, you know, I got to sit down and burn with you. Like, like, I mean, there's a lot coming. As an artist, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Like, what do you see in your future?
Me being on Snoop Dogg status.
That's okay.
Snoop Dogg status. I got a couple of businesses in my pocket. I smoke as much gas out the wazoo. I may be 50 years old, but still can pull a hit and still throw a hit out.
Yo, Snoop is the most universally loved figure probably ever. Like, no one hates Snoop, and if you do, no one likes you.
Yeah, he like the uncle.
Yeah, like that's uncle for real. Like he is hip hop uncle. Like, and I love that. So, growing up, you were pretty much born after the Big and Pac era, right?
Like about 2000, like December, like it's like early 2000 and late 2000s, late December, like mid.
Okay.
Like, cause the 14th was like mid in, and I was like December, like 2000 was coming to an end.
That would have made like your childhood. Eminem as the big rapper. Drake would have probably been your teenage years. Big. Am I in the right time frame?
Yeah, like Drake. I don't even think Drake was a thing about come 2000, come like maybe 2005. 6.
Yeah, Drake hit 2007.
Right.
I'm just saying, if you were born in 2000, then growing up, you pretty much were Eminem to like Drake.
Yeah.
You fuck with Wayne?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You fuck with Jay-Z?
Yes, I do.
Hell yeah, I was just generationally sitting here thinking, like, where does, you know what I'm saying, where does the reach back end? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know if that's a good interview question. I just want to know that for myself.
No, that was good.
Yeah, man, is there anything you want to plug coming up?
Like I said, like these video ideas that we was talking about, like I said, I can't take the credit for it. Like I can't take She like my director of videography. No, Nerdy's my boy videography. She come up with the ideas, but Nerdy he take the good photos. Shout out my boy Nerdy, definitely.
Always shout out to Nerdy boy. That's
the fan,
bro. Okay. Every day.
That's like my brother.
I just like to say, everybody check out for Nuclear Detonation dropping on Pale Garbage Rappers. Lord Dynasty, I was just out in LA, shot the Moment of a Lifetime video with him in Hollywood. That joint is bananas. Like, they outdid themselves. Dynasty's new album is just ridiculous. Vince, you always the GOAT. And I guess everybody else, we'll see you later.
Ripping microphones, but that stay in the obvious. Ripping microphones, ripping microphones, ripping microphones, but that stay in the obvious. Kicking shit to make them seize back down. Ripping Kicking shit to make them seize back down. Ripping microphones, but that stay in the obvious. Ripping microphones, ripping microphones, ripping microphones, but that stay in the obvious. Kicking shit to make them seize back down. Ripping microphones, but that stay in the obvious. Ripping microphones, ripping microphones, ripping microphones, but that stay in the obvious. Kicking shit to make them seize back down. Microphones, but that stay in the obvious. Ripping microphones, ripping microphones, ripping microphones, but that stay in the obvious. Kicking shit to make them seize back down. Ripping microphones, but that stay in the obvious. Ripping microphones, ripping microphones. Let's see it.